There we go. Maybe.
Do you see my post? It says I'm so bored I'm about to call my ex to start a argument.
Yeah. I know. I've been really tired the last couple of days.
It's the shaman residence that's going on. It's up to 11. And the other day it dropped down to like the lowest it could ever be.
That's weird.
It means, oh, some prosperity on and some hurt action on.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of people on today.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Live. There's two peeps.
What's up? Don't be shy and say hello. And I am foggy again.
Yes, you are.
Of course, I have the balling covered so that could explain it.
I'm just sharing out, so if you're on, say hello so we know who we're talking to.
Most definitely. Don't be shy. Excuse me. Goodness. There we go.
Okay, I think
People
I
be
got.
shy.
I know, right? Okay, and if you're
Don't be
watching,
shy.
just know that a
Yeah.
lot that we got somebody, or I've got somebody going out there saying they're me when they're not. I will never message you and ask you for a reading. If that happens, please block that person and report them first, and then block them. So I never go on and ask you if you want a reading or anything like that. If it's under Cambo's Tarot and their friend requesting you, that is a personal page, not a business page. So you need to report and block them as well.
There's a bunch of haters out there.
Yes, there are.
Haters. So I bought this cool thing, and it's supposed to have light. It's supposed to have the stars and the sun and everything everywhere. But it's light in here, so it won't do it. Kind of bummed.
Hey, Robin.
Robin.
You're awesome.
All our peeps are awesome.
I've been trying to take care of these cards and they look thrashed again.
Already?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's because you're a hard-working man.
It's because I'm on freaking everything. They're TikTok used.
They're TikTok used?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I don't know.
Should have a backup deck for TikTok.
All right.
Huh?
I am gonna have to make a backup account on TikTok though, because Thomas is gonna be doing that as well. Something to do with the stupid algorithm. It's starting to do its thing again. All right, give me just a second. Robin, what kind of reading would you like, my dear? Pick your poison.
You should give her the list. Our beautiful Ada is on.
Ada, hello.
Ada rocks.
Hold on, I got a message from you real quick. I think she's working well.
She wants to know what her choices are, Cambo.
I'm at the bottom on the ticker. I do like past, I think I put past life in there, yeah. I've been starting to do the past life if you want your astrological natal chart. I don't do the mediumship. She does. I do a little bit of it. That just comes up if it comes up in the reading. And I'm doing cells on all the astrology charts too, by the way.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
The astrology charts rock.
I'm doing the compatibility charts for Valentine's. Well, if it turns into a mediumship, it will be a mediumship.
I'm getting the chills.
So let me see what I get.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
I have a bossy guide, so whatever comes through, comes through.
storm has been very, very quiet lately.
Let's- there we go. This has been hard on you, huh, Robin? Yeah, you're shifting all over. Hold on, I gotta kind of do this in a little bit different way. Okay, so with you, I just get everything coming from every direction. Yeah, so like you said, life in general. Here, hold on just a second. What's up with this stupid green screen thing? There, now I was flickering. Okay, so what I get is being on guard and a lot of emotional energy. Just like a lot. Like your decision, a lot of your decisions, thought patterns, and everything seem to have a lot of just like emotional energy to them. So you got to make sure that you're taking a step back and adding enough logic in that because you have to balance those two things out. These are coming through weird. Okay, so whoever this is, I'm assuming this is the one that's passed. It's coming across as my King of Wands. Okay, so this would mean very action oriented, but a lot of times acted before thinking sometimes, or didn't think things all the way through before they acted on them. I'm getting masculine. I'm gonna say it's male. Definitely around you. Definitely. Because it feels like the energy swirls around you. So when I get that, it means that they're pretty much very protective of you. I can family or somebody you'd consider family, but they definitely are around you. I don't know if you get ringing in the ears or have had that for a little bit. They are really, really trying to communicate with you. Okay. So that's about as much as where mine goes. But this person is probably going to stick around to be a guide for you. It really feels like that because they're just how protective they are of you. It really makes me think that they're going to be a guide for you. So I see you working really hard to try to make things happen, and things always seem like they're out of reach. They're not going to be out of reach for very much longer. Okay, things don't put it out in the universe that something can't happen for you. Okay, because when you do that, it will make it impossible for you to get, because you can manifest in a negative way as well as a positive way. Okay, people manifest like 24 hours a day. You manifest whatever you want. You do have the death card coming up. So the death of something old, the birth of something new. This is the new life path that you're going to start going on. But there's one obstacle in the road right now. Okay. It feels like it's a double-edged sword. So it feels like that you either don't know how to get past it, or there's like a fear to do it. It's like you don't want to let go, but then again, you have to. It's kind of that sort of thing. This final obstacle is something you have to face to move forward onto the death card. Okay. Because it's coming up as my Nine of Wands reversed. You're going to have the harmony and happiness that you want. I mean, you've given up a lot to try to have that. You are going to be able to successfully get it. Right now, you're in this whole transition period. Once you start working on this obstacle is when things start moving forward a lot better for you, because I get Temperance coming in, which is awesome. You tend to be hard on yourself and think you failed at things when you actually really didn't fail at them. You actually were victorious, but you still put them in as failures for some reason. And I just think it's because you're very overcritical of yourself, and that you need to be a lot more compassionate with yourself. Because, my dear, you're very, very empathic. Okay, you pull in other people's emotions. As a matter of fact, it's almost like you absorb them. It's not a matter of you feeling them, you actually absorb them, and you're confusing your own mind because you're trying to deal with emotions that aren't even yours in the first place. So make sure you're doing grounding meditations, shielding meditations, that sort of thing to help you move forward. The universe right now is trying to gift you the Ace of Cups. With the Ace of Cups, that is the Mastery of Emotion card. Okay, that's a new way to learn to love yourself, to love other people, to have compassion for yourself and other people, but in a way that resonates more so within you. Okay, like I said, this isn't going to be lasting too much longer. All this energy going everywhere, because it feels like everything at once. Focus in on you first. Okay, 100% focus in on you first. You're going to have an aha moment coming up pretty soon, probably within the next week or two, because I get the Judgment card coming in. With the Judgment card, that is my aha moment. You'll understand why things happened the way they did. All right, my dear. I hope that helps you out.
Robin, my love. When spirits talk to me, a lot of times they show me things that meant something to them. And what I'm seeing is like a yellow or white ranch, but it has a peak on it with a window. There's like an attic space that you can use something. Does that resonate with you at all? I'm also feeling stomach pain and head pain. I don't know if she heard what I said. Okay, so the spirit must have spent time at your house, and it was like a safe haven for them. That's what I'm feeling. I'm also feeling stomach pain and head pain. So the spirit. I also heard the name George and I heard the name Richard. Names aren't always correct with me, but these are the names that I'm hearing. I don't know if any of that resonates with you. Okay, like I said, the names aren't always accurate, but I'm feeling stomach pain and head pain too. So I don't know if that resonates. Somebody that passed away with from stomach pain and head pain and or the spirit is definitely around you. You're hanging on to them very, very tight. Okay, the stomach, yeah, the stomach pain. And she enjoyed being at your house a lot. She's wanting you to know she's okay, and you can let go because you're hanging on to her so tight because you don't want to let her go, and she needs you to let her go so she can cross over, and then she can come and visit you because she wants to be able to cross, but you're hanging on to her so tight that she just can't go anywhere, and she's there with you. Okay, that makes sense. She's right there with you, right there with you, and she wants you to let her go because you're hanging on her. You two are close. Um, she's saying no regrets, no regrets. It's okay. There's no regrets. She wants you to find peace. Yes, she was young, and she wants you to let her go. She wants you to let her go, and she says, "No, you are amazing." She said, "I couldn't have picked a better woman for my son." You ground him. You ground him. And she keeps saying, "There's no regrets, sweetheart." She said you were her daughter as far as she was concerned. She said she'll always be walking by your side. And she knows her son is going to be okay because you're there to keep grounding him. No, she says it's definitely a good thing that you ground him because he really needs that right now. She said when it comes to this situation, You're the stronger of the two. And you're keeping him grounded and you're keeping him together. She says she wants to cross, so you guys have to let her go. Just say it's okay, Mom. It's okay to go. Because she's gonna be back. She says you know that she knows that you know she's been around because you'll feel like pressing on your chest when she's coming around hugging you. You'll feel her touching you and you'll think it's like, what's on me? That's her touching you. She's been there and she wants you to be able to let her go so she can cross over. And she will be back because she likes to check in. She's gonna want to check in with you guys and and guide you because she said sometimes you two need guidance. She's laughing. She said to tell you that she loves you. And she will be back and she is going to be she's going to be there. She's got me teary-eyed and laughing because she's very sentimental and she's very endearing, yet she's very comical. And she said she left you a surprise. And she hopes you like it. And she says you will know when she's back. You'll definitely know because I think she'll be doing some tomfoolery. So yes, she left you a surprise, so she hopes you like it. So I hope that helped you, sweetheart. And I think you have a George and a Richard around you. But I wrote everything down before I even shared it with you. So it's right there.
You're welcome, Robin.
More than welcome.
All right, Miss Cindy.
Cindy.
What be your pleasure?
Ooh. Ooh, I got her all around me. Hey, Cricket.
Cricket. All right, anything unmoving, current or body. So you want me to see? Let me see. she's saying rent. But let me look.
Rochester.
No. Okay, so I don't know what she's. Okay, as far as your move, when I was doing your cards, she keeps telling me for you to rent first, because then you will have time to find the exact place. You'll know when you see it. I don't know if this is an urgency for you to go right now, but if she says rent, and then that will give you enough time to find the place that's perfect for you. Okay, still pulling cards on it. Just kind of keeps popping that in. Well, by June 30th. Okay, let me double check it. Hey, Michelle.
Hi. I think she was hiding on us, Cambo.
Shocking.
Not shocking at all. Sitting back in the cut.
Okay, give me just a second. I'm saying rent. It's going to be because it's like the whole, when they say, like, if you get a pet, you have the pet pick you type thing. It's the same way when you see the house, it will just be like, that's my house right there. That's my house. So she's saying you're going to have that, but you can't have it within the time frame that you are in right now. So go ahead and like rent first, and then when you see this house, it will pick you, and then you'll have time to get it and put everything in order. And it's just a whole divine timing thing. Okay, give me just a second because my cards are doing something funky here. And there is so much more for you coming up. So the other reason is in some interpretations of the Empress, it's a moving card. Some people interpret that. And I did pull the Empress in reverse as your second card in. So my interpretation of that, if I were to do it, would be, from the question you asked, would be to buy and would be to rent. So I'm thinking that's fairly on point there. Now, you've got a lot of other energies coming in at you, all different kinds of directions. Not in a bad way. It just feels like you're gifted, my dear. Your gifts are going to start coming in like very strong within the next little while, because you also get the World card. Okay, your World card is your new spiritual path, spiritual awakening, or reawakening. I want to know who this is. Driving me nuts. And I only do a little bit of mediumship, but I do get somebody that's past that's around you. Very responsible type of individual, action oriented, had a heart when they needed to. it really feels like it's a masculine energy, but it really, really feels like a man to me. Because a masculine energy doesn't necessarily mean male, but I'm going to say it is because it really feels that way, and it feels very, very parental around you. This could be father, grandfather, but they are very protective around you. They are like pushing you in the direction that you need to go. They're trying to push you in that direction. So if you get like, I keep getting they're just always talking to you. So I don't know if you get ringing in the ears. If you do, that's this person. Um, you've got a lot of changes coming up. Okay. With the move, the other thing that you need to do is start walking away from toxic situations, walking away from situations that no longer serve you. Because, like I said, you are going to be moving forward. You're very empathic. You can pick up other people's emotions fairly easy. Whoever this is that's around you, I would say they're part of that whole lineage of being empathic. You have really good intuition as well. It's only you don't listen to it. You don't trust yourself sometimes. Really listen to your intuition because you've got really, really good intuition. Okay. I get like with you as well, I get some clairvoyance because my third eye is going crazy with you. So you've got that empathic ability that's going to be coming through, and you've also got that clairvoyance that's going to start to come through. Okay, and I don't know that it might be a little bit later on until that's fully developed in, but you may start seeing like shadows out of the corner of your eyes. That would be definitely your clairvoyance starting to come in. One thing that I see as well to help you, especially with the move and decisions, especially, is I get your Ace of Swords coming in. This is like new ideas, new thought patterns, new perceptions. It's telling you to get out of the black and white thinking. Okay, tells you to go more so in the gray areas. Step outside the box a little bit, change some perceptions around because things will start looking a lot better for you. You tend to be the glue that holds a lot of like people, and I don't know who this is, but this is how my guide's shown it to me, is you tend to be the glue with people around you, especially loved ones and that sort of thing. You tend to try to keep everybody together, try to you try to make everything fit, and you don't have to do that. Okay, the big thing is you really need to start doing this for you. Really start putting this energy back into you. Should we start over again? If you want to, if it's not a big thing, I didn't know if you needed to move or not, but my guy just said rent. That's all she told me was rent. Rent now and then pick your house. Give yourself enough time because you're going to find the house. When you do find that house, it is going to find you. So if you can still extend the lease out, then I would probably stay there. I would save you some money in that. But you'll find the house that you want. Okay? You're doing fantastic, hon. Dead serious. You are doing really, really well. You've got a heart, huge, huge heart. But, hon, you need to put some of this energy back into you. Okay? You've got like a heart of gold. But make sure that you're putting this energy back into you. Okay? I hope that helps you out, huh?
Cindy, my love. My guide said rent also, and he also told me there's a tutor. A tutor. I don't know if that's tutor, if you're into tutors, but he said you're going to find a tutor. So I don't know if that. But I'm picking up on who was into motorcycles and fast cars. They were in their late 30s, early 40s, and they passed away in an accident. Are you there, Cindy? Okay, she was he in his 30s, late 30s, early 40s? That's crazy. He was 68. He's only in late 30s, early 40s. It's weird. There might be somebody else around you that's in that age bracket. But they're both still alive. Her sons. So I don't believe it would have been them. But there may be somebody else around you that's in that age bracket. Because I definitely saw an accident in a motorcycle. So let's see. There's a female around you in their 30s or 40s. So, wait a minute. Who died in a boat accident? Get me all confused here. There's a female too. Your husband's okay. Was he into motorcycles and fast cars? Okay.
Queen of Sheba, we have one more, and then if you want to donate, we can put yours on there.
He's all over the place. He likes to joke around a lot. So he's messing with me, Cambo.
There was a lot of people around.
She's got a lot of people around her. But All right, the sister's boyfriend's coming through now, and he wants you to stand by her. Wants you to stand by her because she needs you the most right now. Um, she's having a really hard time. She's having a really hard time with all of this. Um, he wants you to try to slow her down because her mind is everywhere, everywhere, just everywhere, and she doesn't know where she's coming or going right now. He says, tell her not to worry about the quarrels with his family. Don't worry about the quarrels with his family. Because she always knew where she stood with him. Make sure she was injured. Yeah. Make sure that make sure that make sure that she does not accept anything that the family's saying to her that's negative. Don't let her, nothing that the family says that's negative. He said he's going to be there to give her strength, not to try not to accept all this, because the family is going to be saying things that may rock her to the core. She needs to be strong with this and stand her ground. Definitely stand her ground. He said she's gonna be okay though. He's gonna make sure, and he knows that you're gonna be there no matter what. So yeah. And the cousin, he was a fun guy to be around. Fun guy. He's laughing, saying, Cindy, you know, all those times that you can't find stuff, it's me. It's me. He's been moving your stuff around. He wants you to slow down as well with all this moving stuff and pushing you. So he wants you to slow it down because you keep pushing yourself too much, and you just gotta slow it down, girl. He's asking that you please slow it down. So you have like a whole tribe of people in back of me just wanting to talk, so I could be here for like a half hour talking or hour. But those are the two that are here. So please look out for your sister though. Oh, I hope it's nothing serious. That's right. You were saying that before. I apologize. I forgot. How's she doing? I hope she's doing better. And sweetie, I had pulled some cards for you. Well, it's a blessing she's out of the hospital. I had pulled two cards for you. Actually, I pulled more, but these were the main that stood out. You need clarity, and you need to give it to God or whoever your higher self is. That will give you the clarity that you need in regards to moving. So, I see a tutor though. I don't know why. I see you in a beautiful tutor. I see you in a tutor, sweetheart. You're gonna have to send a picture of your new house to Cambo when you find that when that house jumps out and says, "I'm here."
You will. You'll get there.
Yep.
All right. Okay, Queen of Sheba. So you know I've got one more before you, so we'll get yours. So just give us a sec, and it is Miss Crickets.
Cricket.
What be your pleasure?
Cricket, cricket.
You're very welcome, Cindy. Whatever you feel.
What are you feeling on cricket?
I don't know.
I'm feeling a past life. Cricket, would you like a past life? Or do you want a general? Or a love? Or an astrological? Your choice, Cam.
Well, do your voodoo that you do. And
Do
I'll
my
see what I
voodoo.
can find.
Do the
what I
voodoo that I do? I didn't do any voodoo.
It takes me a second. Okay.
Cricket, are you from Minnesota by chance? Okay. I asked that because I have relatives in Minneapolis that are Nichols. My grandson's a Nichols. All right, girlfriend. Ooh, girl. You looking for companionship? Because I'm feeling like you need you want some companionship. Okay, you're looking for companionship. But I feel like you're blocking it. You're blocking it because you're not digging cricket the way you need to dig cricket. So you want a companionship and you want someone in your life, but because you're not comfortable with who you are as far as what you feel inside of you that could be flaws, you're not allowing it. Honey, you need to come forward within yourself and get comfortable with you again. Um, you need to trust that somebody's going to come in and love you for who you are, despite your feelings about who you are. Because everybody else doesn't feel the same way that Cricket feels about Cricket. Cricket needs to step back and say, you know what? I am freaking awesome. I am. But you you want everything perfect. And things aren't perfect all the time. So you just need to step back and you need to get a calm and you need to get in tune with you, sweetheart. Big time. And you know what? As soon as you do that, the timing is going to be perfect for you to meet that person for companionship and love. Hope that resonated. You got it, girl. Just work on you and realize you are beautiful. You are wonderful. You deserve the best. Hi, Lori. Please don't call me ma'am. I feel old then. You gotta be awesome because you're Nichols. Because my grandson's awesome.
Weird.
What's weird?
It's the first time I pulled something up right, like off the bat. Okay, Cricket. We will never get on Cricket's bad side. Ever. So, yeah, you got tons and tons of ancestral energy from this particular time. So I got 730, 700, 730 AD right around in there. You, my dear, dabbled in some pretty serious magic stuff in Syria. I don't know why. That just popped in Syria. So, like the ruins and stuff that's around Syria, the old school Syria, and that would be your stomping grounds. It's not so much like a cauldron. Like, I don't know if you know, like the cauldron thing. It's a big plate or big bowl, like an incantation bowl, and you were like in this temple or something other. But you did all kinds of stuff. People come in and paid you to do little rituals for them. You are some into heavy into this stuff. You could. It doesn't feel like in this particular life, and you didn't do anything. I don't think you did dark stuff, but I think you just did whatever. But I really feel this was like a stepping. I don't like even calling it a stepping stone life because it wasn't. You weren't. You were only there until like your early 30s before you died. But in this time, you learned all different kinds of stuff about the other side and about ancestral stuff and about all of this. I mean, this is like a lifetime worth of information in like a very, very short amount of time. Because I don't, it doesn't feel like you were in any kind of relationship. Your family that you grew up from was probably lower middle class, somewhere in there, that you really, I, you have a guide with you now that came over from the Syrian life, and it is like not a weakling, let's just say. It almost feels like an air or a elemental to me. And it feels like an air elemental or a fire elemental, one of those two.
Cricket's a bad girl. I mean, bad in a good way.
She's got some juju behind her. If I would really like to see you try to pull this particular guide forward, just ask for the one that was with you in your serial lifetime to come forward, because this guy's got a punch. I don't know if he's like, he's back off with the ancestral energy with you, but this one would help you be able to. I'm going to say it's an air elemental because it really feels like you're going to be able to see more clearly with him. I'm going to say it's a him. It might not be a him, but I'm just saying. He would be able to help you amplify up the stuff you already have, because this is going to be huge. This is kind of the thing you've been waiting for, but you need to quit being hard on yourself and not thinking, because he's going to come forward, or this one's going to come forward either when you call for him or when you're up to the level that you need to be. And I really think that you're just kind of in your own way of getting up to that level, because you've got what it takes, like flat out, you've got it. That it's just sometimes you question yourself too much. I'm just saying, this is like, I have never really pulled up like that fast. Normally I have to go through continents and stuff like that to double check where I'm at. And my guy just came through and said, sorry, yeah, blah, blah. But like, look up incantation bowls. That was really big for you. That's part of what you did in this temple. But people came in and paid you to do this, or they did, made offerings or whatever. I don't know if there was a deity involved with this one. It doesn't feel like it, because it feels like it's a very dark room, so I'm not really able to see a lot. It's just a lot of torches, stuff like that. But you backed a punch, so therefore you're my best friend.
We don't want to make Cricket mad.
I think you're once you pull this one forward, this one from Syria, I think a lot of your gifts are going to, or they'll help you amplify your gifts out even more so.
And her insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Cricket, embrace your uniqueness. If somebody doesn't like who you are or what you represent, that's their loss, because you are amazing.
Yes, you are. You got this. I would seriously look up the incantation bowl thing and see what you can find out. Amazing. All right, now we've got somebody over from YouTube land. We have the Queen of Sheba.
Awesome. Welcome. And I do not know why I'm all foggy again today. This is not cool.
So, what kind of reading would you like tonight?
So are you seeing orbs fly by me again, Cam?
It's just normal now.
It's just normal now. I don't see them.
Kind of orby.
Oh, Orby. It's probably why I got the chills. We got 5 peeps.
Sheba, are you still on? There she is. No preference. Do you want just like a general read then? We can do a general read for you. Okay. You've got a huge heart. I can tell you that right off the bat. Yep.
Interesting.
Okay, are you currently in a relationship? If you are in a relationship right now, it's going to get a lot better, a lot more. Everything comes together more. If you're not, this is going to be somebody's going to be coming in within the next 2 to 3 months. So February, March, April, May, right in there. You do have somebody that is going to be coming in. Let me see something here. He's going to be kind of a spitfire, so just so you know. Very action oriented. Sometimes acts before thinking. So just so you're aware, this is somebody that's like very impulsive. It can make a decent relationship for you. I'm not saying that's like a red flag or anything. I'm just saying that they may be a little bit more so than what you're looking for. I think it would be a good fit. This is just, and that's fine. If you just got a relationship, this is just when you're going to meet them. Okay. I'm not saying you're going to be in this whole relationship within that. Anytime that I see a relationship, or when I pull the cards anyway, when I see a relationship card come in, that's when I see the first meeting. I don't see like you're in some sort of relationship. This is the first meeting. So April, May-ish, right around in there is going to be when you're going to meet this person. But they're probably going to be a little bit high strung for you. But I think that's just how they are. Because it looks like it could be a decent relationship for you. Okay. So the other thing I'm seeing here is you've got a ginormous heart. Like I said, you tend to carry other people's responsibilities, other people's emotional stuff. You tend to carry that just because you've got this big heart and you don't like to see people hurt and that stuff. Hun, it's not your job to carry other people's stuff. Okay. It will make, if you're kind of bored out and tired, this is kind of some of the reason why, not all of it, but it's some of the reason why is you tend to carry other people's stuff. You don't have to do that. You just focus on your path where you're going right now. Okay? You don't have to worry about everybody else's path. You're definitely empathic. This is why decisions kind of tend to be hard for you when it comes to other people. Because I get my Two of Swords and I get my Two of Wands reversed. These are both decision cards. And that would mean that it's like you always try to figure out what's best for other people or what decision you can make that's in other people's best interest. The whole thing is, from what I'm getting from this reading here, is the High Priestess is coming in. So the High Priestess is nudging you in the direction that you need to go. She's trying to show you these things. This could be like angel numbers, repetitive dreams, anything like that. You have to take care of you first, and you're not doing that. You're being second all the time. So that's got to end. You can't be second anymore. That's like one of the big things I'm seeing here right now is you can't be second anymore. There's two types of people when you try to help them. There's those that expect it and those that respect it. Okay, the ones that appreciate you and respect you are not going to take energy from you just because they know you will. The people that do take energy from you because they know you will, you need to like cut them off. And I know that's going to be extremely, extremely hard for you because you're very much trying to help people. The other thing I'm kind of seeing is you tend to replace stuff in the past a lot. It's very, very important for you to stay present oriented. Because the more present oriented you become, the more of a foundation you're going to get moving forward. Okay. Because you do get the Ace of Coins coming in, and that's a new security or a new foundation. So once you let go of other people's stuff, kind of focus on you, stay in the present moment, you're going to get the Ace of Coins coming in. It's a new foundation for you. It's a new way of thinking, a new way of being. You're not going to be so tired all the time, and things are going to turn out fair and balanced for you. Whereas you keep on juggling too much, and you're a healer by nature, and I get that. Okay. This isn't going to be an easy transition because you are very much a healer and you just got an enormous, beautiful heart. So it's not going to be an easy transition for you, but it's one that you need to do because you have to be more important than anybody else. You can't learn anybody else's lessons for them. You can't do anything for anybody. You can't fix anybody. You can't heal anybody unless they want it. It's not going to happen. You are the only one that can fix you. You are the only one that can heal you. So, I mean, you can still be compassionate and try to help people when you can, but don't put yourself second. Okay? I hope that makes sense.
Queen of Sheba, my dear. I'm picking up that your ex was very judgy. He likes to judge. He liked to judge and everything else, and you couldn't deal with it. It was like, I can't deal with this crap anymore. But you have a tendency to hermit, and you just sort of lock yourself down emotionally. And when you're not locking yourself down, you're putting your energy into somebody else and trying to fix somebody else to relieve that. You don't need to do that, sweetheart. You need to just start. My big thing tonight is start feeling good about you and doing the shadow work that you need to do. You do have somebody else coming in, and you don't want any games. You don't want any tomfoolery. You don't want any garbage. You just want to stand. You just want it to go naturally, and it's going to go naturally. He is a very strong-willed man, and he will be good for you. I agree with Cambo because they have the King of Swords. So he's a strong man. He's kind of wilderness. Um, you're gonna have your little bits of little disagreements here and there, but in the end, it's gonna be good, honey. It's gonna be really good. Just come out of your shell, your hermit mode from the pain of the past relationship. Work on healing that and coming to terms with it and getting to know you again. And just look to start something fresh and beautiful. You're gonna be good, girl.
Yes, you will.
It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful person.
Perfect, perfect.
Yep. She needs to stop being so critical of herself. Very critical of herself. She's got to stop it. You're welcome, love.
Ding. Are you dinging?
That was my ding.
You're dinging.
I dinged. I'm ignoring the ding, but I dinged. Uh oh, he's writing. Look out.
Yeah. Let's see if I did this right. I got some more stuff on that Syria thing.
Did you?
Yeah.
So I have a question for you, oh great Cambo.
I didn't do it.
I didn't think you did. Can you check and see if there is indeed mold in my apartment and that's why my dog and I are sick?
Mold?
Yes.
I gotta know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I gotta know.
Oh, you want to see if I can tap into Joseph or Ronnie? Let's see. Which one of them was a fisherman or and or a hunter? It's Ronnie. Okay. Um, he's around you. Says you are so beautiful, and he wishes that he was able to spend time with you growing up. He does. He does. He walks with you constantly, and he protects you big time. He says that little bit of sassiness you got from him. He's just very proud of everything that you're doing in your life, sweetheart. He, he wants you to also he wants you to feel better about yourself, sweetie. He says you beat yourself up way too much, and he wants you to stop that. He says breathe, breathe. That's one thing he can say is breathe. Um, oh wow. The other grandfather just came through and said she may have gotten her personality and things from you, but she got her beauty from me. They're both very, 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 very proud of you, sweetheart. They're very proud of you. Ronnie wants you to lighten up on yourself. He wants you to lighten up on yourself. He's like, you just, sweetheart, you got to stop. You got to just lighten up on yourself. And Joseph is saying, no, she's perfect. She's perfect. They're bickering back and forth. They are so funny. They are so funny because they're bickering back and forth between your personality and your beauty and who gets to claim what. Joseph has been messing with you, girl. He wants you to know that he's been there, that he's there. You had some paperwork or a credit card or something that he moved and you were freaking out. Then all of a sudden it just was there and you were like, what? So that was Joseph. And I'm getting ooh. Um they just love you ever so much. They just love you so much and they're just fussing back and forth because they both claim you, they both love you, they want to take credit for different parts of your personality, your beauty, your heart. Ronnie's like, yeah, she's got my heart too. She's got my heart too. And Joseph is, no, No, she's mine. They're just going back and forth, sweetheart. They're going back and forth. They're going back and forth. But they love you dearly. They really do. They love you dearly, and they are both there with you. So I hope that helped you, honey.
Kamala and Cindy.
Is that Rochester, Minnesota? Yeah, Ronnie was. You're welcome, sweetheart.
You're welcome. Got a big yes on Rochester. I just keep getting Rochester, getting knowing everything, but so yeah, if community work, she's
You're welcome. Oh, did you see that, Cambo? Happy birthday, sweetheart.
oh yeah, happy birthday. It's a yes on Rochester. You can technically stay where you're at as well, but you can go to Rochester if you want to. I got a big yes, like a huge yes on Rochester.
If I could say, I felt good about Rochester too. But just saying.
Yeah, fur babies.
There have been. So what's up next, Cam?
I don't know. Oh, and if you're watching too, I've got to get that all cleared up. There's somebody that had made my post with from Little Me. So if you get one, I have a business page, Cambo's Tarot, which you're probably watching from. If you get a friend's request from Cambo's Tarot, that means that it's a personal page and that means that it's fraud. And so if you get a friend's request from Cambo's Tarot, business pages can't friend request people. So if you do get one, report them and then block them. And I will never message you to ask you if you want a reading on either of my accounts, on my regular or the other one. I won't ask you if you want a reading.
That's just bad juju.
Oh, let's see what is today, Tuesday?
Yes.
Not bad for Tuesday. Let's shoot for. Do you want to tomorrow?
We can tomorrow.
Dog's having a fit. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Appreciate it. I'll try to put it up beforehand. I'm going to try to do events, and maybe that'll get some more people in. Can get some more. But thank you for coming in. We will see you tomorrow.
Yep. Love you. Bye. Thank you.